What's going on? Don Ross with Life After Serving, and really put this together as a area for resources for those that are getting out of the military, veterans, first responders that are getting out, whether just getting out, moving to another career, or retiring. Oftentimes that transition can have some different difficulties that you don't account for. Myself getting out in 2014, medical retirement out of the Marine Corps after a couple deployments. Messed up my back and some other things, and that was not something that was planned, obviously, and so I had some different transition difficulties that came with that. My wife is Army retired and prior combat medic. She's medically retired as well. We both have back issues, both had those different problems getting out. I did have obviously deployments and 7 years of experience, and my last MOS did transition fairly well into the job sectors out there that were available. Did have education and those things, so I did have some things available to me. That said, I really didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up, and so figuring out what the hell I wanted to do involved transitioning job after job after job after I got out, and I really started to think, hey, what's wrong with me? I got to figure out what it is that I want in life. And for me personally, after 5 different jobs in about 4 years, for me it was small business and setting up my own thing. Obviously that's not the answer for everybody, and some people would prefer to work for someone else and have a W-2, and we'll talk on both avenues there. But really setting up Life After Serving to help and assist with that transition, provide some resources for you guys. If you have input, questions, concerns, we're available for that as well. But here's some of the topics that we intend to cover, and hopefully that'll provide a good, successful transition. I feel like this was some of the stuff that missed for us when we transitioned. So mindset, getting your mind right, that's really step number 1. Having goals and having things that you're trying to achieve in life, hanging out with those that are trying to do the same or similar. Mental health, this was something that I definitely did not put a priority for the first couple of years of when I got out, and definitely still working on it. So we'll talk on that a bit. Service animals and what does that look like? What are programs that are available out there for both veterans and first responders? I've got my pet and my dog in service animal. So retirement, VA benefits if you're military, getting your finances right, credit repair if you've got some things that you've messed up on. Been there, done that. We can talk on what that looks like. Buying a house. So once you've got your finances and credit good to go, if you're no longer wanting to rent or lease, what does that look like buying houses? And there's different programs that are available for VA and those that are first responders. If you're looking to start a new career, we'll talk on resume writing and some of the things to take into account there, whether it's just a civilian side of things, or if you're looking for government sector job, USA Jobs, .gov, etc. We can talk on that. Setting up a small business, I've done that. We've gone from bootstrap to multi-million in revenue, and that's taken many years. At this point, we've been out there for 7+ years, but we can certainly talk on what that is and what that took to make that all happen. And then life planning. Look, things happen as you're building your career, building your small business, or getting your life together in general. God forbid something happens, let's make sure that we have things like life insurance, IRAs, 401ks, and we can certainly talk on what that's been for us and some of the different things that are available out there. So these are what's available, some of the things we're putting together. We do have a private Facebook group on lifeafterserving.com. That group is going to be those that are verified prior military or first responder, and then we do have YouTube /@ Life After Serving. That's going to be where we're going to be posting a lot of this long form content, things of that nature. So reach out to us if you have questions, lifeafterserving@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. How can we help? How can we make this community better for everyone? But that's just a good little bit of why we started this thing, where we plan on going, and hopefully we can help a whole lot of people that are part of the veteran and first responder community. All right, take care.